what he says makes no fucking sense, and it's making me question that guy. And honestly, I don't give a fuck whether he signs. I was more for it.
Same.
I was more for it because of T. I don't give a fuck if that guy there signs. I was doing it for T. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
He's a talented guy, bro. He's really talented.
Like, who gives a fuck, bro?
DLRUS
What will he change here
_
anyway? On a realistic note,
5 subs to
nothing.
viewers.
Apart from trying. Listen, he would. Don't get me wrong, he would, right? But you could give someone else that role and they'll do the same shit, man. And that's. I'm not disregarding his talents and shit, but
I also really like L as well. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like her. I've never liked her.
Like, bro, like, from a business standpoint, she's strong. She's strong. She's a bit like Kevin. Putting in work, bro. No,
100%. That's good. But she's a bit like Kevin. She takes the piss when it comes to numbers. Like, Kevin takes the piss when it comes to numbers, and people like that piss me the fuck off, bro.
Exactly. But you said one thing right there. She's like Kevin. Exactly.
Not in that aspect. I'm saying just about the numbers.
Like, it's both sides. There's both sides of it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yo, my G.
Appreciate
At the end
you.
of the day, if you've given him a solid offer, and if he's just taking the piss, just don't let him step all over you. Because, like, even though, like you're saying,
At the end of the day, he's gonna sign. That's that. Like, he's literally just gonna sign. And when it happens, it's like, okay, cool. Now we got him. Nice. It's not even gonna be, you know, whatever at that point. The guy keeps chatting about this is his home and this is where, you know, his loyalty's fucking live. At the same time, he's a walking contradiction.
Yeah.
The guy says he doesn't want to do crime and get, you know, us involved and shit, but then he starts ringing our fucking lines when he needs us.
Bro, I've done so much for this guy, you know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, I took Zelda's keys away from the studio and gave them to him.
Yeah, bro. Like, we would treat him more like a family, and he can still get the same shit done, you know, that he would at Wu-Tang, bro. That's just how it is.
If not more, to be honest.
Yeah, if not more, bro. And that's on fucking him. And after that, from my standpoint anyway, I'd rather not have him here. But obviously, I'm not gonna say that shit because this is your business, and obviously he will help out a lot. But I don't give a fuck.
Well, I was just saying to Dwayne, like, at the end of the day, you're giving him this opportunity and multiple times, and it sounds like he's just kind of fucking thinking he's, you know, he's obviously a very
that's one
guy,
thing, bro.
but,
There's
like,
one thing that you
don't...
just reminded me of that he said, right? But from what you were about to say, right? There's one thing that he said. What did he say? He said something in the room, bro, that stood out, bro, and it was something about like how he said he can like be something along the lines of he can be like as big as this record label or something like that. He said, bro, I can't remember, but he said something like that, and it was exactly what you were about to say, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's bigger than you know what I'm saying?
Well, at the end of the day, if he thinks he's bigger, then fucking
fuck, man. I want what was it that he said, man?
When was it? Was it when everyone was there, or just us five?
Nah, just in the room. It was.
Yeah, he said that. He said something about him being like the biggest fucking artist. He's gonna do it independently. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. It was something like that, along those lines, and that stood out to me because of the way he said it, bro. And that's why I'm pissed. I can't remember how he said it, because the way he said it like showed a lot more than he wanted to. Man thinks that, like, you know what?
I think he said something like he doesn't need anyone; he can do it himself, type shit. You know, like he don't like realistically, he don't need Wu-Tang, he don't need Mandem Records. He can do it all himself.
Yeah, but it was deeper than that, the way he said it. That's why, man. I can't remember. I can't remember what exactly it was he said, but it stuck out to me, innit? Like,
so I don't get what is he trying to do here then? Because if he's trying to look for a good deal and he's saying like this is his home, this and that, and then he's just pushing it to one side, like, what's he trying to do? I don't get it.
Maybe he just wants to show artists he can do it independently, but at the same time, like, with what we told him, he could have still done that, which what makes no sense. Like, he wants to do this independent show to show people and other artists that are not signed to labels that, look, if I can do it, you can fucking do it, type shit, right? And he wants to be like, look, I made this money doing this by myself. I don't need this, I don't need that, right? I mean, he said after that he'll join. But then we behind closed doors said, alright, no one needs to know type shit, you know, you do your thing independently, then come to us. And he said,
so no contract or anything.
no contract, nothing. And he said his loyalties lied at Mandem Records. This was his home. He even read it in a fucking song. And yet he still said no. Which is why it's a walking contradiction. Is why it makes no sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes zero sense to me. That's why I said to Dwayne, I don't get it. Like, if he's saying all this, you know what I mean? And you give him the opportunity to not publicly announce that he's...
Exactly.
You know,
so that doesn't make
anything
sense
like
there, does it? Exactly. And
Zero
me and
sense.
Dwayne called him up on it, which we probably shouldn't have done. But in that situation, it's like, what fucking ever, right? Like, but yeah, ultimately, SK did do the right thing, you know, getting his knees, you know what I'm saying, give him what he wants to hear, but anyone could be a fucking yes man, bro. And I ain't been a yes man to nobody. So, fuck him. If he doesn't sign here, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there's a difference between being a yes man and being respectful.
I'm pretty...
You know what I mean?